Hey, Chris here. Hope you had a great weekend. You know, weekends are vital to recharge our batteries, right? Like, I once had a mentor who said, you can work 5 days a week, but not 7. What he meant was you need 2 days off to relax, have fun. Just, you got to give your brain a rest. You got to give your body a rest. Like, now, that doesn't mean you can't go hiking and do strenuous stuff, but in that case, you're giving your mind a rest and you're treating yourself to nature and all that. But so the question for you, I'm going to talk about what I did some of the things I did this weekend. But the first question for you is, have you seen the movie Tombstone? Because we watched this weekend, my wife and I, and this is one of the greatest movies of all time. We love it. The character of Doc Holliday, played by Val Kilmer, is one of the greatest characters in any movie. I mean, he has more classic lines in one movie than any other actor has in their whole career. And if you've seen this, you know what I mean. If you haven't seen this, come on. This is literally in my top 5 movies of all time. Then we watched Johnny Mnemonic, which was pretty interesting. This is from 1995. I had never seen it. And I don't know why. Anyway, it was pretty good. I don't know. It was fun. You know, one thing about like, me and my wife are kind of easygoing with movies. Like, even if it's kind of a bad movie, like, we kind of have fun with it. You know what I mean? So we're not like movie snobs. Like, if it's not the best movie in the world, it's okay as long as it's fun. And, some movies, even though they're supposed to be, blockbuster movies, they almost feel like TV movies, especially after, 27 years or whatever. But anyway, this was pretty interesting. And one thing, this came out in 95, and I think The Matrix came out in 98 or 99. This had some visuals that reminded us of The Matrix. I don't know. So maybe did this movie sort of help inspire The Matrix on some level? I don't know. Then the third movie we watched was The Net, another one from 1995. I had never seen this. My wife thought she had seen this. She's like, oh yeah, I've seen this. And then we started watching it and she's like, oh, I don't remember the beginning. And she's like, oh, I don't remember this. And then like halfway through, she's like, I guess I've never seen this. By the way, that's one of the things with these 3 movies. Like, for instance, Tombstone, it's been so many years since I watched that. Like, the very beginning, I kind of forgot it, and same thing with this movie. Well, actually, no, we haven't seen this movie before, but the point is, sometimes when you watch a movie after a while, like, you literally forget like the beginning of the movie, or usually you don't forget the end. But anyway, let's keep moving on. I also watched the Chess Global Championship, where Wesley So, actually he won it today, which is Monday, but he played over the weekend, and I was watching this. I like watching chess. The world-class chess players, and they have tournaments online, and it's great. I love watching it. I also did some custom settings for a client, which is where people send me a recording of their voice, and I use this plugin to dial in their sound, because I'm an audio engineer who's worked in music, and some podcasters, they don't really know how to use these processors correctly, or, as well as I can. So it's something I offer, and people really love it because, it's like having an accomplished audio engineer dial in the sounds for your voice, and some people love that. Also on Friday, or actually no, I think it was Thursday, I was interviewed, but it came out on Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. But this is the show. It's called Podcastastic Audio. I was the guest on episode 82. So if you've ever listened to my show, which is the Podcast Engineering Show, where I talk about audio production, I mean, that's my own show, so I give a lot of great information there, obviously, but it's different being interviewed on someone else's show, right? It's just different. So I got a lot of questions that I don't normally address, and I think this interview is more for, beginner or intermediate podcasters or producers, although we do get deep at some points, which is really, really cool. So the other 2 things I did were my wife and I spent over $500 at Walmart. We've never done that before, but we did buy a lot of things, like kind of stocking up and, like we had to buy a lot of miscellaneous things that you only buy like once every 5 years, like a first aid kit and, some other things. But anyway, not a big, it just, when the woman said like, $530 something, I forget how much, I was like, whoa, like that, the number just hit me hard. But again, we needed everything and we're sort of stocking up because, as you know, with all the supply chain and all these literal evil authoritarians that are going to cut us off potentially, we got to be prepared. So hopefully you're prepared. And the other thing I did, this was Friday afternoon when I kind of clocked out of work, I went to my friend Bob's house because we're co-writing some music and we're co-writing a song together. And that's really fun. I've been getting more into songwriting recently, attending a local group and sort of hooking up with other songwriters and trying to co-write and learn, because I'm still learning. I'm not really a songwriter, but I love it and I want to write songs and I'm having fun with it. But the song, I'm not going to tell you the title of it yet because we don't really have it. It's not even close to being done, but it's good. Hopefully it's an interesting song and it's pretty cool. So, all right. Well, anyway, those are some highlights of my weekend and my Friday afternoon. So what about you? I'm interested. Let me know what you did or what movies you watched. I'd love to know. We're always looking for good movies to watch. And don't forget, we do 2 live meditation streams each week. The link will be below to more information and the link and everything. And also podcastengineeringschool.com, which is where you can check out my full course where I teach people how to work from home and earn a great living producing podcasts. So it is possible and lots of people are doing it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this it's supposed to be a fun recap. I hope it was fun for you. But anyway, if you want to like and subscribe, please do. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.